Hi, I'm Marisa Perez and I'm going to talk about my reactions to the video Original Practice in Shakespeare. This video talks about some original elements that Shakespeare applied to his plays, or elements like music, instruments, costumes, and moments around the stage that are important to create an atmosphere of that age. And also, these elements nowadays are important because a movement starts and uses like to the representation of the plays and the new plays that are written. Also, I like that the video explains how Shakespeare used the language in his writings to create the rhymes and to create an atmosphere of that age. And these writers of the Shakespeare's times start the studies of language because they write down all of the rules or elements that they use to create their poems and also the plays that has certain rules about accent, about pronunciation that are very important and that nowadays we use. So they create like these rules or these elements they are important today because they create an atmosphere and we identify that elements in the plays or in the theater. So I think it's important to follow the originals of Shakespeare, but also create new things to the theater and also give some of new ideas to the plays, and also follow these rules of language that they create to understand the time of Shakespeare. Thank you.
I'm gonna talk about original practices in Shakespeare. When I watched the video, I was so impressed because I'm not used to know about Shakespeare's information. And now that I know that people back in time try to reconstruct, try to get close as possible the way that would happen in Shakespeare's times, I'm so impressed. Since 2004, the people try to make original pronunciation, and now actually in my time we totally adapt to our lives. We have original stages and new pronunciation, and for me it's not wrong. We are trying to adapt it and try to understand it to our pronunciation, to our lives, to our language. And like the author said, to have original pronunciation now in our times for Shakespeare's plays is to know something, is to know new things. Because if we hear Shakespeare's old pronunciations, we won't understand it. And now that is easier to know, we can learn more about it. I don't have not enough information of Shakespeare, and now with this information in my hands and with information that is to our times, it's easier for me to know it.
After watching this video, I can say that there are many aspects of the word original practice, like architecture, pronunciation, customs, production, and so on. This word has a lot of meaning that it almost has no meaning, because no one knows exactly how the things were before, how original is. For example, the best we can do today is to imagine how they may have been, but no one knows exactly. So we can just make conjectures and we can get very close of the architecture, the customs, the production, the pronunciation. And I think this is really good because even though we don't know exactly how original were the methods before, people keep learning about English literature.